Arthur Brodard's Final Night. January 1st, 2026, Crans, Montana, Switzerland. Just after 1:30 a.m., Le Constellation Bar is packed with New Year's revelry, young skiers dancing in the basement, sparklers fizzing atop champagne bottles. 16-year-old Arthur Brodard from Lausanne laughed with friends, unaware of the peril above. A waitress raised a sparkling fountain candle too close to the ceiling. Sparks ignited cheap, exposed acoustic foam, highly flammable, uninspected since 2019. Flames flashed over, filling the room with toxic smoke in seconds. Panic surged as crowd pushed toward a single narrow staircase leading up from the basement. Arthur, caught mid-flight, choked in the crush, unable to reach fresh air. 40 people perished, many teens as young as 14. More than 100 are injured. Owners Jacques and Jessica Moretti face negligent homicide charges. No inspections flagged the foam. Arthur's mother confirmed his identity amid victims. Switzerland mourned January 9th, a nation stunned by negligence in paradise. Tenerife, the fog of miscommunication. March 27, 1977. Tenerife, Canary Islands. Los Rodeos Airport is overwhelmed after a bomb threat diverts traffic from Gran Canaria. Two Boeing 747s sit on a single fog-covered runway. Visibility drops to almost nothing. There is no ground radar. KLM Flight 4805 lines up to depart. Pan Am Flight 1736 is still taxiing ahead, searching for an exit it cannot see. In the tower, instructions are careful but imprecise. Stand by for takeoff clearance. The KLM first officer responds. The captain, Jacob Van Zanten, believes the moment has come and announces, "We are now taking off." Tower hesitates as the words overlap. Pan Am's crew realizes what's happening, but it's too late. "They're still on the runway," comes the warning. Engines appear out of the fog. Pan Am tries to turn clear. KLM accelerates. The aircrafts collide head-on, at high speed. Fuel ignites instantly. All 248 aboard KLM die. 335 on Pan Am are killed. Only 61 survive. One misunderstood phrase becomes aviation's deadliest lesson, reshaping radio procedures and cockpit hierarchy forever. Dean Sanderson's fatal tandem ride. October 22, 2019. Cape Tribulation, Queensland. Dean Sanderson, 50, clips into a tandem zipline with his wife Shannon at Jungle Surfing Canopy Tours. The ride stretches 86 meters above rainforest canopy, marketed as safe and routine. Midway across, speed drops unexpectedly, then a sharp bang. The platform shudders. Witnesses look up as the main cable begins to slip. The wire rope grips holding the line, simple bulldog clips, have loosened under load. One by one, they fail. The cable gives way. Dean and Shannon fall roughly 25 meters straight down into the forest. Guides rush in. Dean suffers catastrophic head and chest injuries and is pronounced dead at the scene. Shannon survives, critically injured. Operations are shut down immediately. The company is later deregistered. Investigators discover the cable grips had been tightened to a fraction of required standards and could loosen over time without visible warning. Pre-inquest calls the setup a total failure. A ride meant to share exhilaration ends in silence. Lost on Rinjani. June 21, 2025. Lombok, Indonesia. Juliana Marins, a 26-year-old Brazilian tourist, hikes Mount Rinjani's crater trail with friends and a local guide. Fatigued, she stops to rest. The group moves on. More than an hour passes as fog thickens. Juliana slips on the steep slope and falls hundreds of meters down the volcanic terrain. Drones locate her alive that same day by a flashlight flicker in the dark. By the next day, she has slid deeper, nearly 600 meters below the trail. Rescue teams struggle with cliffs, wind, and zero visibility. Even helicopters can't reach her. Volunteers camp along the edge, waiting for a chance to descend. Her family from Brazil watches as confusion spreads. Officials claim she was delivered food and water supplies, but video evidence says otherwise. Unblurred drone footage leaks online. No supplies reach her position. On June 24th, rescuers confirm no signs of life. An autopsy later shows she died shortly after the fall from internal injuries. Her body is recovered on the next day. Mount Rinjani was closed in mourning. A single hike exposes how unprepared the trail truly was. Deadly rock on Dai Ninh Pass. December 8, 2025. Southern Vietnam. A tourist van carrying 11 Russian visitors climbs national highway from Mui Ne toward Da Lat. The road cuts through Dai Ninh Pass. Steep, narrow, and crowded with construction traffic from ongoing upgrades. Midway uphill, a materials truck overtakes the van. As it passes, part of the load shifts. A large rock breaks free and flies forward. It smashes through the van's windshield, striking the front row. A 57-year-old passenger seated behind the driver is instantly killed. Another victim suffers critical head injuries and is rushed to Binh Thuan General Hospital. The truck does not stop. It disappears along the pass. Police seal the route and begin searching for the vehicle, questioning construction drivers and reviewing surveillance footage. No suspect is immediately identified. Traffic backs up for hours as investigators work the scene. Locals say the danger was predictable. Construction trucks regularly use the narrow pass, often with unsecured loads. The crash sparks renewed calls for stricter enforcement and safer controls on tourist routes. If you enjoy stories like this, make sure to subscribe and drop your ideas for future videos in the comments.